doctor. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. Be sure to subscribe to The Kim Jacobs Show right on YouTube. Turn on your notification bell to all so you never miss a beat. And guess what? Every time you watch, you're going to receive a real relevant and relatable guest that's going to share with you a piece of the puzzle on this journey called life that will help you be able to manage just a little bit smoother. At the end of the day, the Kim Jacobs Show goal is to be able to provide balance to the world, one household at a time.
Kim Jacobs Show. You're watching Kim Jacobs Show.
Yes, everyone, it's the Kim Jacobs Show, and I am so excited to be here with you all today. How are you, Candace and Rodney over there?
Doing good.
We're doing well, pretty good. It's a pleasure being here today.
Yeah.
It's such a pleasure to have you
back again. So we're really excited to be here.
The day has finally arrived. So I'm excited. I am excited. Listen, everybody, we are here to celebrate these two young people. And it says, I'm trying to see over here, it says, it looks like your broadcast was creating a new one or just remove. Okay. Wow. We are going to do one thing because I want to make sure that we go live on each of these platforms.
Okay.
I think that, let's see. I want to make sure that everything is smooth for this couple that's graduating today from our course. And it is exciting to have you all on. And I know that people are jumping on. I can see you guys popping on today. Make sure you go ahead and tag your friends, your family, your coworkers. Let them know that we are celebrating a wonderful couple, Candace and Rodney Richardson, with cohort 1986 today. So I just want to welcome you all. Not just you, Candace and Rodney, but also, and you know what? It's funny. I need to say reverse, Rodney and Candace, because then Richardson goes at the end, right? And sometimes when you say Candace and Rodney's Richardson, it's too close together to be like. So I should say Rodney and Candace Richardson. Then it.
It better flow.
Because I'm always about to say your last name before I say your first name, Rodney. Here's the thing. We get a chance in the Kim Jacobs Consulting Masterclass to really get the opportunity to have fun, relax, enjoy ourselves, but also have some educational moments where we're learning some great information. So I do want to give everyone 30 seconds to go ahead and tag about 10 of your friends, invite them in the virtual studio audience so that you witness what's about to happen here today. All right, everybody, tag people now. Right, everyone, and we are back, and we are going to be celebrating this lovely couple. So let me introduce you to who they are. Candace Richardson is a diversified business professional specializing in training, strategic planning, and change management. Candace has worked on various large-scale transformation initiatives for Fortune 100 companies, Fortune 500 companies, government entities, and one of the largest stock exchanges in the world. I'm going to leave it at that and let her tell you some more, because this woman is a force to be reckoned with in her own right. And then we also have Rodney Richardson. And Rodney Richardson is a business professional specializing in financial services. Rodney has worked for Fortune 100 companies and Fortune 500 companies, providing best-in-class service and optimization of business analytics. So together they merged and they have become cohort 1986. And so you're going to learn more about what cohort 1986 actually means. But what I'd like to do is give you all an opportunity to talk to us about yourselves individually so people get a chance to know who you are.
Sure. So I'll start. So I'm Candace Richardson, and that was a lovely introduction for me. It's sometimes, you don't even realize what you've done in life until you start to put it down and write it down. I'm definitely that type of person. So I'm from a very small town called Lawrence, South Carolina, maybe 60, 80,000 people there. So
That's a stretch.
yeah, it may not even be that many.
Right. Okay, so
Right,
y'all being in the same bubble over there is funny because
right.
you can hold each other
Right.
accountable at a different level. It's like, that's not
Exactly.
The county is maybe 60,
Yeah, the
70.
county maybe 60, 80,000 people. So I say that to say, looking at my achievements, I want everyone else to know that they can do it as well. When you look at it statistically, I shouldn't have been able to do everything that I've done and accomplished everything that I have based on statistics, but I don't want people to be tied to those numbers. Remember that you are unique and that you are capable of doing what you set your mind out to. And so with that, I'm currently working on my doctorate's degree in organizational leadership. I'm also, thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Long road ahead. And some of my focuses are really on transformational leadership, inclusive leadership, mentoring, coaching, and this is the exclusive that I'm going to drop on the show.
Okay. Wait. Do not say it until we get some audience participation here. Okay, guys, we want to know, do you want to know what's going on here? And I'm not going to let Candace reveal it until we get some comments coming in, something, okay? So carry on with your story outside of saying
okay. All right, so I'll hold on to that tidbit.
On to that one little tidbit of information, right?
Tidbit. I got it. I'm put it over
Put
here
it
to
on
the
the side.
Right. Okay, so tell us some more about you, and then that.
So, in addition to that, like I said, I'm working on my doctorate's degree. I've worked on large scale projects, also a lot of international business, international travel, building teams around the world. So it's been a great experience for me, looking at my career. In addition to that, I've also led inclusive networks. So I've led the Black Network along with a couple of co-leads. I've also done it at a regional level as well.
Good stuff you saying.
Leadership. So really in tune with leadership and really, wanting to help build the next generation of leaders. And so that's kind of my purpose in life.
Now, what made you so passionate about specifically caring about the next generation of leaders? Because not everybody, once you get what you've achieved in life, many times people just go right on their merry way and never really look back. Why do you have such a passion for helping them?
Yeah, for me, I don't have a choice, right? So, people say that, oh, I've done this. I can't risk having anybody else to do this. For me, I've had so many people to invest in me, my parents, my grandparents. They've worked so hard to get me in school, right? When you start looking at those the statistics I'm talking about, maybe 3% of people go to college. So 3%. So not only was I able to go to college, by my family really dedicating their time, money, finances for me to go to school. And then when I was in school, my grandfather knew someone. So there was a connection there where I got an opportunity to be a what did I do there?
Intern?
Intern.
I'm like, your job shadowing, intern.
Let me help out. But to be an intern for the House of Representatives. And from there, I've just been able to make those connections and continue to build. But, in those spaces, I've been the only one that looks like me. And I wanted more. I wanted those opportunities for others. So in each of the positions that I've had, that's been the most important thing for me. How do I reach back? How do I help other people
Right.
get here? How can I be a mentor? And so through some of these different initiatives at some of these different corporations, I've been able to start an internship program. I've been able to
Now you've started the intern
Correct.
program yourself at some of these places that you yourself were afforded the
Correct.
opportunity.
Correct.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, in addition to doing that, at my job, I've just really been, a mentor, big sister, big cousin, however you want to phrase it, to some of the younger African Americans that are coming into the organization that are really looking for direction, whether it's career advice. Sometimes my career advice isn't stay there. Sometimes the career advice is, hey, you need to follow your passion, or here's a different route that you need to take in life. So I've done that a couple times.
That's good.
Spread your wings.
To be fair, and because of that honest feedback, they have flourished. Some of them have even surpassed what I've been able to do. And that's what makes me happy when I wake up at the end of the day or when I go to work. It's not about my job. It's about how am I able to help make others better.
Right.
So that's really where it comes from with the reaching back.
That's absolutely just flat out incredible that you have soared to higher heights, more than even imaginable. Like you said, 3%, according to what you were sharing, have even get the opportunity to go to college. You've been afforded the opportunity and to have internships, job shadowing opportunities that most people would never encounter in their lifetime. But yet you've experienced that, and you've decided to go back and say, I'm going to now create these same opportunities for those that'll follow me on this journey.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So anybody that's watching today, make sure you share your positive comments, words of encouragement for these graduates that are graduating from the 4-week masterclass right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. And I want to hear from you. Well, let me find out. Let's see. There's some comments come in here. Yes. Okay. Tell us, Candace. Tell us. Let's see. Any more comments that came in? Oh, I see you watching, Mommy. I see you all out there watching, and I'm seeing your comment. Okay, so yes, let's see. Tell us, Candace. Hashtag tell us, Candace. Okay, so Candace, go ahead and tell us what you were going to say.
Yes.
That you wanted to share on the show.
So I'm currently working on a book.
Candace, go ahead and tell us.
Currently working on a book. So I'm looking to possibly have it out by the end of the year, beginning of next year. And it really just kind of covers what we talked about, just that strategy and, living a purpose-filled life. So really.
I feel the purpose and the passion. I'm the book already. So the time I get it, I need a copy immediately. I'm an avid, when I say avid reader, I have so many books. It's unbelievable. And believe it or not, every book that my 24-year-old son gets, and he's an entrepreneur, like at a whole different level, right? Every book that he gets, I try to go and get a copy too. And I'm like, what's in this book? What's in this? It's some good stuff that I'm learning from him, right? Right. And so iron sharpens iron, and I'm excited about reading your book when it comes out. So that exclusive announcement was made right here on the Kim Jacobs Show today. And so especially if you're going back and watching the replay, hey, I'm watching it, but I'm watching it after the show, but I'm here. And announcement that Candace will be becoming a new author. And she announced that right here on the show. So congratulations.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say stay tuned for the TED Talk coming in 2022. Okay.
TED Talk prophecy is happening right here through the Kim Jacobs Show from her Boaz and the same bubble with her.
Yes.
All right. That's such great news. Listen,
Thank
our
you.
episode today is sponsored by Snow Legal Group. The Snow Legal Group is out of the Charlotte area. They're also out of the South Carolina area. And I would love for you to get to know attorney Kenneth D. Snow and give him and his staff the opportunity to work with you on an upcoming case. The phone number is 704-358-0026. And the email is info@snowlegal.com. They've had some significant victories and wins recently that you definitely want to reach out to them if you're needing an attorney to represent you. So we're going to learn more about them and come right back with Candace and Rodney right after this commercial break.
I'm attorney Kenneth D. Snow, and at the Snow Legal Group, justice is our job.
For more than 20 years, Attorney Snow has been fighting for justice and winning cases in the Carolinas by providing aggressive representation in criminal defense, domestic violence, family law, serious injury, and wrongful death. If you've been injured or lost a loved one in an accident, including tractor trailer or rideshare, you need the Snow Legal Group by your side, fighting for justice and fighting for you. Visit snowlegal.com. Call 704-358-0026 for a free virtual consultation. Located at 6827 Fairview Road, Suite D in South Park.
All right, everyone. And we are back with Candace and Rodney, and we're talking with them today about becoming graduates of the Kim Jacobs Consulting online course. So I am excited that you all took the course, and I want people to know a little bit more about Cohort 1986. Tell us how that came about and why that is your show title.
So cohort, I say cohort came about like when we got married, but we didn't know it. We will always kind of have the conversations about just basically how much further along we could have been in our career if we received the proper mentorship and sponsorship. And then just kind of going through our careers and just lending a hand to people that need the hand. Me and Candace are the type of people where we want to see people that look like us flourish. We don't like to hold people back. If we got the best advice to offer you, we'll offer you that advice. If we know somebody who can help you, we connect people. We're natural connectors of people.
You really are. You really are. Okay, good.
And so we just kind of in January kind of came up with a plan, sat down, brainstormed, and said we want to do this podcast. And so we just kind of reached out and we did a formula, and we came up with the concept of Cohort 1986. We realized that we have an expansive network of people, basically because we both graduated from school. She has a master's degree. She's a doctoral student. I'm currently a master's student graduating in December. And so we just utilized our network, and we've been putting on interviews from nurses to professional athletes to lawyers, just kind of a mix of everybody. We just want to show how diverse the opportunities are, and basically just highlight everybody's story to let people know that every story is not the same, and you can overcome challenges. For instance, our friend Kelly, she's a nurse. Mm-hmm. She didn't go straight through to become a nurse. She had different challenges, but she overcame them, and she's willing to reach back and help people.
Yeah.
Wow.
You need to tell your story too.
Oh no, don't worry. Don't. You're not the host of this show today, young lady over here. So I just want you to know that I have a little flow going on. See, that's the thing. I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Let me
tell you right now. This is what happens when you are creating other show hosts, right? They're like, oh, maybe she forgot. But I'm like Candace. Now, Candace, I'm the host of the Kim Jacobs show over here today, right? And I have been your instructor for the training course, so now know that I do not forget when I just slightly change the focus for a moment because I want to give more people a chance to chime in and congratulate. I got this, Candace. She's like, I know you're not gonna leave my man out. Let me tell my story and then not give my man, my baby who's in the same bubble with me a chance to share his story, right?
Yeah, I just didn't want him to be skipped out.
He's not gonna be skipped out for any reason. I know you would not allow that. But let me tell you, the reason I wanted us to talk about Cohort 1986 for a second is because I really want people to understand in the middle of this whole sandwich here. So see, that's what I was gonna do. Now that I have to reveal it to you, Candace, I thought about I was gonna let you say something. I was gonna sandwich it with cohort 1986. Then I was gonna let the king of your castle over there. See, I was gonna let the king of your castle over there in that bubble kind of be on the back end of the sandwich to make a complete sandwich. That was what I was planning to do. Is that okay with you, Candace?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So cohort 1986, with that being a focus, I really want people that's watching today to understand, what can cohort 1986 do for the average viewer, the average community member, a person that may not be a celebrity, but they have a lot of great skills and gifts and talents to offer to various corporations. Tell us from your perspective, either of you.
It allows you to kind of showcase what you have going on, to showcase your talents and gifts, and also if you're just kind of watching, it just allows you just to kind of soak up different people's stories and show them how they can overcome and how you can overcome as well. And it also gives you kind of insight on the path that you may need to take.
Yeah, and just to add on to that, definitely our tagline is knowledge, inspiration, and perspective. So that's our framework that we've kind of built behind cohort 1986. And that's what each one of these interviews do. They provide knowledge, they provide inspiration, and they provide a different perspective that you may not get. If you don't know someone that knows someone that knows someone, or, that whole conundrum that happens. So this is just a great way for the community to just kind of take apart and learn about different careers. I mean, some of these careers that even some of the stuff we've heard, I'm like, I didn't even know you had to do all of that.
Yeah, especially the nursing field.
The nursing, the firefighter. And I was like, wow, I would have never known.
Right.
This is good. This is good to know, because each area what I'm understanding you to say is you're bringing these people on your show.
Yeah,
You're highlighting their stories, their gifts, their talents, and the opportunities, the knowledge, and the things that the average viewer like myself, I may have, which I do have, adult children. And so my adult children, I may say, hey, if you're interested in nursing, or if you're interested in being a international this or NFL player or a professional athlete or a business CEO of this, you need to hear Candace and Rodney's story and hear who they're highlighting, right?
Right, yeah.
Then how do you connect the people that are watching the show to the guests that come on your show?
So when we have guests come on, we always have them plug their social medias, and also on our website we have a database where you're able to connect with the actual guest of our show. And it's an internal database where we have everybody that's been on the show. We call them our partners.
Yep.
So once you're on the show, you're a partner. You're a family, you're a partner. And we offer ways to connect with them as well. And if you're nervous, anything, we'll be that bridge for you.
Yeah.
Do people take you up on your offer?
Yes. People have connected with people from being on our show. And that's the great thing about it. I mean, we have people who are changing careers. We have people who are starting careers. So we get a good mixture of individuals. And some people are like, hey, I'm looking for a second career or a part-time thing. So from the information, we've had people to write in and say, hey, I know that you're having a nurse come on. These are some of the questions that I have. We know that we heard that you had a firefighter. Is there a way for us to get in contact with him? So those opportunities exist because of people like yourself who provide opportunities for others and who don't mind giving of their time. So really appreciate everything that you've done for us as well as for our platform. And this is how we grow. We grow by connecting and building with each other.
And another example, the person who did our design, Melanin Prep.
Yeah.
They somebody saw the design and they reached out to him. They found his contact information through our website and they reached out to him, and now they're in contracts talking about making a design for somebody else's show.
Yeah.
And so it's just a connection bridge.
Mhm.
Okay. So you all are the ultimate connectors. You bridge individuals to corporate executives and corporate business owners, or even some small mom and
Yeah.
pop shops. It
Right.
doesn't have to be that they're Fortune 100 or Fortune
Right.
500 companies, but
Mhm.
Cohort 1986 is actually the bridge between the community and the actual company
Yeah.
representative.
Right. Right.
Correct.
Right.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So this is really good. If you all are just tuning in, we're talking today with Candace and Rodney Richardson, and together they formed Cohort 1986. They've gone through a course that we offer as a 4 and an 8 week masterclass. And if you're interested in being able to participate in that course yourself, you can go to kimjacobsconsulting.com and register for your sessions with me as well. So I am excited because now we're going to, right after this commercial break, Candace, we're going to hear Rodney's. We're going to hear Rodney's story, and he's going to talk to us about who he is and what he brings to the universe right
Thank
after this commercial break. Is that okay, Candace, if we do that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It is.
Okay, I just want to make sure I have your permission over there before I take a commercial break without acknowledging your boo, right? All right, everybody. Silver Shield Security. Let's learn more now.
It's not just another day, it's a brand new day, full of all the fun, love, and laughter you and your family create. Silver Shield Security understands feeling at home means feeling safe and happy. No credit checks, no contracts. We offer payment arrangements, and we'll even give you a free door camera. Find out how we can brighten your day even more at silvershield-security.com. Silver Shield Security.
All right, everybody. Now we're back. We're back with Candace and Rodney. And just so you know, in all fairness, before we even came on the show, I gave them a rundown of kind of what the show run would look like, as far as, you know, welcoming everyone and making sure that we tell them why we're here. We're here celebrating these graduates today, Candace and Rodney Richardson of Cohort 1986, and the fact that they came through our course. And then I did tell Candace, you're going to go first and tell a little bit about yourself, and Rodney's going to go next, and then we're going to do Cohort 1986. So that's why Candace, like, I just want to gently nudge her and tell her she got something. Even though she's our teacher, I still got her back. You know, I don't want her flop on the actual graduation.
Yes.
So sometimes
But I
you
did
got an
change it up
audible.
on
Sometimes
purpose.
you got an
Candace.
audible.
But Rodney, talk to us about yourself. And I've already kind of read your bio, but I do want to go back and just reiterate that you're a business professional specializing in financial services, and you've worked for Fortune 100 companies and Fortune 500 companies, providing best-in-class service and optimization for business analytics. So talk to us about your background.
So I'm gonna say this off top. I don't have a TED talk like my beautiful wife. She's awesome. I'm getting there, but
Oh, you are awesome too.
but currently I'm a graduate.
Okay, go get a room, y'all. This is graduation. Oh my gosh. Okay, if everybody, I'm telling you, I'm going to tell y'all the inside joke too, because I'll tell you after Rodney. Go ahead, Rodney.
So currently I'm a graduate student in a sports analytics and management program. Currently going through a career shift. Start my new role tomorrow, actually, with a sports company as a manager. Also, I will be graduating in December. This past year, I did like 2 immersion programs. One with the Philadelphia Eagles and one with HBSC, which one's the Philadelphia 76ers, New Jersey Devils, and the HBSC Prudential Center as well. Just kind of learning more about the sports industry. Also, I co-own a sports podcast called Under Construction. The reason that we started that podcast was because of lack of representation within our community. Charlotte is a majority city. And if you look at the voices that are in sports media in the city, and you look at the credential media as well, we're not represented like we should be. And
Right.
so we kind of wanted to start it. We wanted to start that just to kind of give a new perspective, a new voice. Pretty much we started Cohort 1986, like we explained, out of a need as well. So I would say that we are people that are solution-based.
That's a good one.
Use that wording that we talked about in the training, right?
Yes, ma'am. Solution-based people. just looking the best way to connect people and make things go smoothly.
I am so excited that the two of you exist for each other's soulmate purposes. I'm really excited because I got the opportunity to learn a lot about each of you individually in the
Right,
class
right.
and as well about cohort 1986 and your podcast under construction. So our conversations were extremely robust in nature because we had to really break it down per
Right.
class and per topic and not intertwine the discussions so that it can kind of be two different focuses. And so I really appreciate the level of attention and commitment and dedication that you all showed when you came to class. You came with your notepads, you were ready to go, you were on time every time. And just for those that are going to be tuning into their shows, you know that you have someone that's taking this thing very seriously. Whatever they're going to be teaching and who they're going to be presenting to you, they believe in that person enough to present them to you so that when you connect with them, you have an ultimate experience. And yes, instead of me saying this, I'm getting ready to have you say it. One of you, whichever one, tell people that are out there that's like your ultimate audience. And you know how this goes because you know, right? Your ultimate audience for cohort 1986. Who's going to be that person, that ideal client, that person that's going to tune in and watch your show without giving all of the details from the course? I want you to talk to that person now. And I'm going to put you over here.
Mm-hmm.
And in the same bubble, so I can't separate you. I wasn't able to separate them the whole class. So they came together in the same bubble the whole time, which is a beautiful thing. All right. So talk to us. Talk to your client.
So I'm gonna give the male perspective. So for as far as a male, someone that's around about 25 to 28, he would be underemployed, just kind of going through the motions with life, trying to figure out what's next. You got a lot of his friends are succeeding, and he doesn't feel like he's succeeding, and he's just kind of lost with no direction. And so he's looking at different avenues just to kind of figure out what can I do, what am I able to do, and how can I do it. And cohort is that natural bridge to connect him with the different professions that are out there and professionals that are available.
Wow. Okay. So before you go on, Candace, I would like for you, Rodney, to just say, if you're talking to that person, what would you say to invite them to come to your show?
I would say, hey, brother, I understand. I've been there before, and it took me a while to kind of figure out what I want to do. I'm here to offer you the assistance that you need. You don't have to take it today, but we're always available. Check us out at Cohort 1986. We do have some prior episodes that you may be interested in. If you just want to talk, just send an email to me and we'll talk.
Excellent. Okay. All right, Candace, tell us who's, from a female perspective, who's the person that would be, if you want to just go ahead and just share hey, I'm talking to you, and just talk to them in that perspective.
Yeah, I would agree. Definitely would agree with what Rodney just said. Still kind of looking at that same kind of person, the female who has started her career. As we know, statistics have told us that females typically are a little further ahead in their careers than males.
Yeah.
So still looking at someone who's underemployed, someone who's looking for other opportunities to really kind of grow themselves, and really kind of looking for role models, as well as sponsors or coaches, or mentors. So for that person, I would just say, check out our site. We're working with individuals and professionals from all different types of industries, from small businesses to large businesses, starting your business. So there's a little bit for everybody, and we do that intentionally. We want to have, every industry represented at some point in the future. I mean, we're definitely working our way through the different industries now, but we invite you. You can do it on your own time. You don't have to tell nobody you're doing it. You don't even have to like it. Just view it, take in the information, and do what you need to do with it. And, I truly believe it's for whoever it's for. And that person will see it.
That's good. Bravo! You see, these masterclass graduates do not play when it comes to being able to connect with their audience. Okay. Cohort 1986 airs on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm excited because I get the opportunity to share them with you all today. And so if I was actually saying something, this is what I would say. I'm going to remove you from the screen for a second because you can grab this. Okay.
Okay.
So. Hey everyone, I'm Kim Jacobs. I'm the host of the Kim Jacobs Show, and I'm also the instructor for KimJacobsConsulting.com Masterclass. I am excited because I've had the opportunity to work with Rodney and Candace Richardson, and I'm telling you that they are a wealth of knowledge, and they have together utilized all of the gifts and the talents that they've been bestowed with and upon them to be able to bless those that are looking for opportunities in the job market. You may not know where to start. You may be getting some advice from people that are just like your regular buddies, and they're like at the same level you are. So you're like, I need somebody that can tell me how I can get from where I am now to where I ultimately want to be when it comes to being in the workforce or being able to connect with some powerful business owners and entrepreneurs. You want to connect with Rodney and Candace Richardson at Cohort 1986. You can watch them every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell your friends that you're playing games with that I'll be back. Hey, pause. We got to reconvene. We'll connect back on online in a minute. But I need to hear what's happening in this business world and how I can get an internship, how I can get a business opportunity, how I can job shadow someone, and how I can ultimately even land a job with one of these higher paying entities. Check out Cohort 1986 with Candace and Rodney Richardson, All right. I'm Kim Jacobs, host of the Kim Jacobs Show. You heard it right here. All right.
We just need to use that.
So you can grab a screenshot or whatever, cut it, chop it to 2 seconds, take whatever. The point is, I'm excited about what you all are offering here. And as far as what you learned, what did you learn from being a member in the class?
Well, what we just kind of went over, it's just important, just kind of making a decision on who's your target demographic. Once you do that, your show will be more focused, and you can just kind of tailor it and cater it to that target demographic. Also, one thing we learned was about sponsorship as well, just kind of strategic placements of things, and just kind of going about reaching out to the sponsors as well.
Yeah, I would just kind of pick up on that, and just take it a step further with branding. So, continuing to build our brand and making sure that we're showing our brand. So we're going to have some merch pretty soon. So we'll for sale. So we'll have some shirts and some mugs and some other items for sale pretty soon. So be on the lookout. But, more than anything, I think the big takeaway is that, we're all learning. And for us, we needed to take the time to learn some additional things. And so just really want to thank you, Ms. Jacobs, for taking the time to work with us over the 4 weeks. And for me, learning is very important. You can always get better at something, but why not learn from someone who's done what you want to do? So I really got a lot of the class, not to give you guys a lot of information because you need to take it for yourself.
Right.
And our class is really catered towards us.
Right. And just it is also just kind of I would say just like as far as like advertisement as well, just kind of like being intentional with it, just knowing who you want to advertise with, just kind of setting things up the right way and going about it in the right way and being consistent. People respond to a consistent product when they know what's coming. People like consistency. If you're just erratic with it, you're gonna deter some people. So
Yeah.
just that consistency piece.
Yeah,
Well.
and we've added melanin prep to our team permanently, so that's one less thing we have to worry about.
The
They take
delegation of the
care.
task,
They
yeah.
take care of everything graphics. So if anybody's looking for logo design, graphics design, website design, hit melanin prep up.
And how do you spell that?
It's MELANIN
PREP.
Mm-hmm.
Melanin Prep.
Melaninprep.com.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cohort. And then finally, I want to say just like what you talked about with us, just being able to trust people to handle tasks, to take it off your plate. Like that's really big. Like just kind of like once you let go of some things and you're like, man, I have extra time to do this and I'm not so stressed out about it now. And so just that piece as well.
Trust people and delegate.
Yeah.
Without stressing. That's good.
I think that's the most important thing because I was like, man.
Because you think about it, it's our baby. And so we want to make sure it's in our image. Like we want it to go the way we wanted to go with it. But once you vet the right people and trust them, you need to be trusting of your decision.
Yeah,
that's right. I'm so glad that you said that. Very grateful for that comment. Listen, I want to make sure that I take a moment and acknowledge another one of our episode sponsors today. We're talking with Rodney and Candace Richardson, new host or relaunched host, I should say, because they've already been a host before, but they rebranded and relaunched. And now they are, let me pop the dates and times, every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can check out Cohort 1986. And on Sundays, right after the Panthers games, you can check out Under Construction Show. And so you don't want to miss these opportunities to learn. That's where they bring on some celebrity athletes and things, correct?
Yeah, like commentators, athletes, just different people within the media and Charlotte, reporters as well. Yep.
That's so awesome. So awesome. So together, cohort1986.com is where you can always find all of their information. Also, Cohort 1986, follow them on all social media platforms so you'll stay abreast of what's happening with this powerful couple. Tell us why y'all are in the same bubble.
We actually still like each other after 9 years. 9 years of marriage.
Right. I would agree with that.
Well, I mean, I think it's the chemistry factor. We can just kind of feed off each other and better together than like her being in another room.
Yeah, and I think we balance each other out. I can be a bit uptight. Rodney could be, really laid back.
I captured that face, Rodney. I captured that.
So like in the middle, but relationships are about work. And relationships about time. And that's one thing that we both committed to is time and just working.
Right.
I mean, what other advice you got?
I mean, you said it. You could be a bit uptight.
I don't think I caught too many faces where you were.
Okay.
That is hilarious. Because, she's sitting beside him, so she doesn't get to see his face, right? But here you go, guys. So y'all get to.
Oh, Lord.
That's me capturing your facial.
It's like little, okay.
Listen, in the class, we have a really good time. So we're not just always uptight and starchy. We're having our beverages. We're talking. Sometimes people are in their pajamas. We're just doing what we need to do to get you through the training so that you can ultimately have a show of your own. And so I'm really glad that you all went through our training, and anybody else that wants to participate in the training as well, all you have to do is go to KimJacobsConsulting.com, register. It's 4 1-hour sessions with me, right? Like this. We talk privately. And then, or you can also get the 8-week class where you can work at your own pace and watch videos. You'll get to see Rodney and Candace on video. And they are fun and funny and entertaining. So that's if you're interested in that. So I'm excited. Listen, what do we not talk about? Because I think we covered a lot. What we learned. Would you recommend the course to other people?
Of course. It just Ours was tailored a little different because we already had a show, but Miss Kim just has an inside scoop on how to use different platforms, how to target your audience, and she's very intentional how she works with you. She'll work with you on your time. She'll sit there and do extra sessions if you need it. So I would really recommend this course.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend Miss Jacobs' show as well, and Kim Jacobs Consulting. And the reason why is because you may think you know something, but you may not. And there were some times where we thought we knew stuff, but we did not.
Right.
And
That's funny that you say that, because we did have some, like, not like butting of the heads. I'm like, Candace, I know. Just put that out of the window for a minute. I'm going to tell you something that I know is going to work here, right?
Right.
And you were like, well, hurry up and say it then, because I have. You didn't do it that way, but you were like, carry on, see what you made of. And at the end of the day, I was like, well, did I meet your expectation? Did I exceed the expectation?
Yes,
So what happened?
But yeah, and I think also, the other thing that we really got from it is that, when you are looking to start something, you always need a starting point. For us, we had a starting point, but in any business that you start or anything that you do, there's always a curve. And this was something that helped us kind of continue to get over that curve by learning to kind of, reinvent some of the things that we were doing, kind of that start, stop, continue model as well. So, and the other thing is, the time commitment that Miss Jacobs put in with us, because y'all see how me and Rodney are, we cut up all the time. And for her to sit there and be like, all right, guys, all right.
Let's focus.
Let's refocus.
But it's fun. It was so much fun, and I really enjoyed that. So I'm really grateful that you were yourselves. It wasn't starchy or uptight. It was just come in and let's have a ball and get through this,
And that's the one thing that I really appreciated, is that you let us be ourselves.
Right.
Because sometimes when you go to training, it's like you're in training.
You
Don't look. Make sure you got your notebooks. Blinders, can't talk to nobody.
It's like, are you smiling? Are you drinking something? No.
Exactly. So I really appreciate the personal aspect that you put into it and the time that you spent with us. And I just can't say enough about the time, because we were working on stuff and then we were like, what about this? What do you think about this? So it gave us and we can get off track sometimes. So we felt like we were kind of jumping around at times, but she was right there with us, like, okay, you want to talk about lighting? Let's talk about lighting. You want to talk about this? Let's talk about this. So that's the one thing that I really appreciate, is kind of that agile and flexible nature of the process. So,
and then also I want to add, finally, just kind of you just challenge us to challenge ourselves, just to kind of expand our reach, like just to add this or do this. It's homework. I'm gonna let y'all know it's homework. So,
yes, homework.
So it's homework involved. So just go ahead and write it down and just go ahead and do it.
Because you will be asked.
You will be asked. That
the next week,
accountability. And so it's just kind of pushing us to push our boundaries and see what we're willing to do. And just to try things out. You never know what you're good at until you try it. And so I really did appreciate that point as well.
I did.
Wow. Well, I'm grateful that you all have gone through the course. I do see some comments coming in, and I want to make sure that we pop up your congratulatory comments. And let's see, I see you saying good morning, Facebook user. Type your name if you would, because the only way I don't have your name is if you didn't give that permission. But congratulations, Candace and Rodney, from a Facebook user. Somebody, some. Remember when I told you have people that type stuff, and only way it gets on the screen is if you
put it there.
It's just so. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway,
I peeped that earlier.
Yeah. Okay. Congratulations, Candace and Rodney.
Oh,
excellent. From Pamela Howard. Pamela Howard, if you're having a big event, she does event planning for Pamela Plans, and she does a wonderful job keeping you on track with your timeline. Everything is very professional. So I really recommend Pamela Howard.
Okay.
Nice.
Diana McCanty says good morning, and she also said congratulations to you
Yeah,
all.
that's my
That's her
mom.
mom.
Miss McCanty, I know you're so proud of your daughter. So glad to have you on here today. Thank
Her
you so much for
twin.
tuning
Her
in.
twin.
Her twin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, Kimberly Fallis said congratulations to you all as well.
Thank you.
I saw more people saying, I know my mom said congratulations. I may have
thank
missed some of
you.
these comments, but I just want to say thank you all so much for tuning in today and for watching this graduation ceremony of our newest graduates,
Wish I had
Rodney and
the tab
Candace
inside.
Richardson.
Yes,
I just
yes.
want to
We
devote
know
a
it's happening.
show. I want to devote a show to you all as you prepare to have your show come out. Very proud of them both. Very proud. And I know with them both being in that same bubble over there, they are a special force to be reckoned with. All right. So at this time, we are going to formally present to you all your certificate. And guess what we did? Thank you, Shannon. Shannon works with the Kim Jacobs Show, and she said, let's keep them in the same bubble since they've been in the same bubble the whole time. So thank you so much, Shannon, for all of your creativity here. And we would like to formally, let me put this up and take, oh, hey, if you do want to support the Kim Jacobs Show down there, you can see there are ways that you could do that because I kept that scrolling. But anyway, congratulations on completing the Kim Jacobs online course. And I am going to play your graduation. Any congratulatory comments? Let them all come in. We are presenting to you right now Candace and Rodney Richardson, host of Cohort 1986, and they will be relaunching their show starting this Saturday. So you don't want to miss it at 10 a.m. All right, let's. All right, that's Candace and Rodney Richardson, Cohort 1986. Do you have that you would like to share at this time?
I'm really excited and really thankful for this opportunity, and I'm really looking forward to see who's gonna graduate next. So,
oh, we have some great graduates lined up, and oh my goodness, I can't wait. I've never revealed the person's show until they come on, right? Yeah. It is some good show titles, some great show hosts that's coming out. And I will share with you all as we prepare to close out a few of the other graduates that have graduated from the Kim Jacobs Consulting course. And let me put the information up again in case you too would like to become a masterclass graduate. Let me put that information up again for you. We're about to end here, but I want to make sure that you know here is Rodney and Candace Richardson. They are with Cohort. Oh, and this, let me get that picture. Let me get it. Let me grab it. They're in the same bubble over there. All right. And Cohort 1986.com. You can follow them on all social media platforms, which is Cohort 1986. And their show airs on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Cohort 1986. And the Under Construction show airs on Sundays after the Panthers game. So really, they went through 2 trainings and got 2 different shows that they are relaunching. And I do want to show you some of the previous graduates from our course, which is Dr. Yolanda Jerry. She graduated from Kim Jacobs Consulting course and has a wonderful show now called the Dr. Yolanda Jerry Show. She's doing a marvelous job. I also like to present a few of our other graduates. Let's see. Pastor Perry Hill with Sip and Chat with Angeline. He is one of our graduates. And Pastor Angeline Hill, she has the show Sip and Chat and with Pastor Angeline, and she says, remove your mask. Oh, wow. Make sure you come in. It's a no judgment zone. Nikki George graduated from our program, and she has the Eyewitness Show. And she said, hey, I've witnessed some things. You've witnessed some things. And together we've witnessed a lot of things. So check out her show, the Eyewitness Show. Let's see who else. This is Dr. Yolanda Jerry's show, and she had her Boaz. That's who's in that bubble. That's why I keep this flyer as her first guest on May 13th. And she talked about abandonment and how people have dealt with traumatizing experiences. And this has kind of helped shape who they are and what they've had to overcome. So she has real conversations. Let's see some other graduates. That's Dr. Jerry. Another graduate of ours is Late Night with Travis Michelle, the ugly side of the backside. She said, people wear their lashes and things, but when you come in, take your lashes off, grab your favorite beverage, and let's talk about the ugly side of the backside with Travis Michelle, Late Night with Travis Michelle. And so she's one of our graduates as well. Those are just a few. We have, I might as well show you this one too. Sold Out Saturday Stories with Rosalind. And she talks about everybody has a story. So what's your story? And hers is all about testimonies and testifying. And it's an incredible show that she has. And it is something that you don't want to miss. It's on Saturdays as well. And you're telling your testimony and your story. So that's Rosalind Malone. And she just recently graduated as well. So just so you know, it's not just, one-offs happening. People are coming through this course and they're changing the world by having their shows come out to the world.
That's awesome.
All right. Any questions, any comments as we close?
No, I mean, this has been a complete blessing. We just want to thank you just for the opportunity. You didn't have to do this, but you did, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, really appreciate it. And I would like to recommend the Kim Jacobs Show, Mother Dreamer, Gabe's Heart Foundation, and anything that Miss Jacobs is connected to.
Anything she touches gold.
Yeah, because
okay. Well, thank you.
She's really a blessing. She's really a blessing. So I really appreciate this opportunity to come on your platform and allowing us the space and the time.
Well, thank you for being here, and thank you for graduating, and thank you for your commitment and your dedication. I'm going to show you my last episode sponsor, and then we're going to do our closing comment and get on off this show today. Let's see. Okay. It's Lamb Funeral Home is our last episode sponsor for today. They are in the Concord, North Carolina area, but guess what? They're certified in all 50 states. So I want to make sure that when you reach out to them, know that no matter where you are, they can serve you. They want their family to serve yours. Their phone number is 704-782-3011, and they have over 28 years of experience in the funeral home business. The owner, Mr. Terry Lamb, is a veteran. So if you are also a veteran, in addition to just dealing with your regular family and friends that may pass away, you definitely want to reach out to Lamb Funeral Home. Terry Lamb knows the ins and out of veteran benefits, and they'll talk to you about what to expect, immediate needs, and funeral pre-planning. So give them a call at 704-782-3011 and let them know that the Kim Jacobs Show sent you their way. All right, so there you have it. Candace and Rodney, a formal graduates of the Kim Jacobs Consulting class. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much.
And I am so very proud of you both. Let's show your shows one more time. Here we go. Cohort 1986 can be found when?
Saturdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
And if anything changes with that, we'll let you know.
What'd you say?
And if anything changes with the cohort time, we'll let you know ahead of time. You have full week notice.
Yeah.
Okay. And under construction?
Every Sunday after the Panthers games.
All right. And if you want to register for the course, make sure you go to kimjacobsconsulting.com. All right, everybody, that's today's episode. Tune in every weekday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here to the Kim Jacobs Show. And thank you for being a part of today's graduation as we salute these two graduates, Rodney and Candace Richardson. Woohoo! Bye-bye, everybody. See you tomorrow at 11. Bye, you guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kim Jacobs, host of the Kim Jacobs Show, where we're bringing balance to the world, one household at a time. Listen, we go live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I bring guests on that talk about their backstories, things that they've had to overcome to become who they are today. Many of them are balancing and juggling life, and they've become experts in different fields. So they're sharing tips with you to make your life just a little bit easier. Many times as a guest in the studio audience, you'll get a chance to walk away with a missing piece of the puzzle that might be missing in your life. Let's go on this journey together, and I look forward to seeing you Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on The Kim Jacobs Show.